So due to popular demand, I'm going to be painting another large abstract tonight, sort of Lena Gemzoe style. So thanks Lena, if you want to check out some of her videos, they're really cool to watch. So I'm going to be using raw sienna, burnt umber, Paynes Grey, indigo and a lamp black. And I'm just going to be using this butter soft card to do it across the page. So we'll squeeze it out and get started. There goes the, I'm not going to do it on the page, you can see, yeah. So I'm not going to do it on the page, of course, I might get watercolour it over. So that was the lamp black, this is the indigo. It's always hard to sort of judge how much you need. Paynes Grey, put on potentially a bit too much, just a bit of burnt umber. Pretty much all of this is Winsor and Newton watercolour, so that's burnt umber there. Just use up some old tubes a bit more burnt umber. Not much in that one. Oh, there we go. A bit more. And then a bit of raw sienna. Alright. Just going to wet the page up here. So I've just taped it down with some tape up the top there. I'm just going to wet the paper thoroughly up the top here. Like slop it on a bit roughly really. And I'm going to come down to about here. Wet that nice and thoroughly and look off to the angle so I can see how much water I'm putting on the page, and where it's wet I'm going to put on a bit more, get it nice and wet. And then what I might do is I might just put a little bit of water here, but I don't really want a lot. I'll just put a little bit, that'll do, not too much, because I want to do a bit of not dry brushing because I've got this. But I just want to do a bit of that, so we'll see how this goes, hey? It's always a bit interesting. What I wanted to do was just try not to get my head in the way. I wanted to just, it's nice to have a bit of colour, but I don't know if this is a good idea, but anyway, I'm just going to slice through this. Right, let's take that off for a second. I just want to use these colours for a second because I want a dry palette this bit here, like just, which would be better with a slightly coarser paper, but Now let the games begin, hey? So I don't know how much you guys can see, but obviously I'm just trying to maneuver this board to get the effects that I want. So it's got a bit of a sponge here. I'm just going to try where's my tissues? I'm just going to try seeing if I can lift out some lights. Ran out of tissues, so I'm just going to try my round sable now to just come along and try and lift out a few lights here. To just so there's a bit of a hint of landmass. There's a lot of pigment. We just need to get this. Just used a razor blade then, just so sometimes I do something and I don't always explain. I just used a razor blade then to just scrape back into the paper to get a light there. So I'm just using a razor blade to just create some birds. So I'm scratching into the paper and it's making it absorb the Never really done this before, but I just thought I'd give it a try. It's interesting. It's very difficult. You've got one go with this razor blade, and then if you don't get it quite right, it can look a bit funny. But anyway, it's interesting. I'll just zoom in a bit so you can see that. So there the birds there up in the sky. Alright, so I think this painting is almost done. I just think it needs a bit more cohesion down here to make your eye go up there. So I'm just going to grab a brush and just join this together a bit. Just going to get a bit of a hake brush, just bring it a little bit more. Just going to get a little bit more raw sienna here and just bring it in down here. Alright, so thanks for joining me for this watercolour abstract landscape, Lena Gemzoe style. I'll see if I do anything further with this. Not sure. I'm never sure really when I'm working, and yeah, I like sort of from here up, and I'm not so sure about this whole bottom part, so cool, we'll see. I'll make a decision a bit later on. So thank you for joining me. Thanks for all my subscribers. Of course, if you like this video, then please press like, and if you would like to know about future videos, then press subscribe and then press the bell button. So thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night. Oh yes, and by the way, I have a Patreon page now, so if you would like much more in-depth videos and as much detail and help as I can possibly give you, then head over to my Patreon page, is in the link in the description below, and check that out. But no worries either way. Alright, have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Good night.